Hello friends, this video is part of our current affairs 10 question series. Topic for today is dolphin facts and Project Dolphin. So here we go. Question number 1. What are cetacean? Dolphins are aquatic mammals belonging to the infraorder Cetacea. So I just said it belongs to infraorder Cetacea. What is infraorder? Well, as we all know, for classifying any organism, we use taxonomic hierarchy categories. In that hierarchy, kingdom is at the highest level, then phylum, then class, then order. So in order, we have suborders. Below suborder is infraorder. So dolphins belong to infraorder Cetacea. Cetus means a whale or a huge fish. So there are around 90 living species in Cetacea divided into two groups. First group, toothed animals such as dolphins, killer whales, porpoise, sperm whale, beaked whale and narwhale. The second group, the whales which have a filter feeder system. Now what is filter feeder system? It's a mechanism of aquatic feeding where animal takes many pieces of prey at one time while filtering out undesirable parts. Study of cetaceans is called cetology. Now, question number 2. What are the most common facts about dolphins? As discussed just now, dolphins are toothed marine mammals. They have curved mouth that gives them a permanent smile. They vary in size from 5 feet to 30 feet. The food of dolphins is fish and squid. Well, if you are a lover of seafood, you might know what squids are. Dolphins use echolocation. Now, what is echolocation? Echolocation is built-in sound navigation ranging. Sonar, you must have heard of it. Kind of a method of locating objects by reflecting sounds, also used by bats. So, dolphins use echolocation, the built-in sonar in dolphins, to locate their prey. At the same time, they also sometimes follow fishing boats, other whales, birds to find their prey. Since they are marine mammals, they are warm-blooded animals. Dolphins are considered to be highly social mammals which communicate with squeaks, whistles, and clicks. They are also very playful and communicative. Moving on to question 3. Which are the smallest and the largest dolphins? Well, the smallest dolphin is Maui dolphin. Maui, Maui dolphin, which is around 5 feet long, and the largest dolphin is Orca, which can be around 30 feet long. Moving on to question 4. What are bow riding? Well, dolphins swim alongside ships, which is basically a way to have fun. So when they swim alongside ships, this is called bow riding. And the waves created by boats and ships propels them to move forward and keep twisting and turning in the water like they're dancing. When dolphins swim along surf in the waves created by the back of boats and ships, it is called wake riding. So, dolphins often leap in air when doing bow riding and wake riding. Question 5. Why dolphins are called semi-hemispheric sleepers? So for that, let's first understand what is semi-hemispheric sleeping pattern. So basically, in a semi-hemispheric sleeping pattern, one part of our brain sleeps while other part of the brain is still awake. So dolphins use semi-hemispheric sleeping pattern. Half of their brains go to sleep at a time so that they can keep breathing beneath the water surface also. Question 6. What are marine and freshwater dolphins? There are around 36 species of dolphins and most of them are marine, found near coast and brackish water in every ocean on earth. However, some species of dolphins are freshwater dolphins, found in different rivers of the earth. The key examples are South Asian river dolphin. In India, we mostly find South Asian river dolphin. This includes Ganges river dolphin and Indus river dolphin. We will be reading about them in the next question. Amazon river dolphin, also known as Boto. These are also freshwater dolphins. Araguayan river dolphin, Bolivian river dolphin are also freshwater river dolphins. One more example is Baiji or Chinese river dolphin, which has possibly become extinct in recent years. Moving on to question 7, which dolphins are found in India? Well, this one is a very important question. The dolphins found in Indian subcontinent are South Asian river dolphins. Well, their geological name is Platanista gangetica. They are freshwater dolphins divided into two species. First is Ganges river dolphin, which is also called Platanista gangetica in scientific name. This is found in Ganges and Brahmaputra rivers and their tributaries in India, Nepal, and Bangladesh. It is endangered and around 3,500 individuals are alive as of now. Second is Indus River dolphin, Platanista gangetica minor. It is found mainly in the Indus River in Pakistan and some parts of Beas River in India also. It is also endangered and around 1500 individuals are alive currently. Question 8. What are the key facts about Ganges river dolphin? The scientific name of Ganges river dolphin is Platanista gangetica. Their size is between 2 to 2.5 meters. The weight of an adult dolphin is between 70 to 90 kg. Their breeding season extends from January to June. Well, what is breeding season? Breeding season is a specific season of the year in which many animals, including mammals and birds, mate, which ensures that offsprings are produced in that particular season. So, breeding season extends from January to June in case of Ganges river dolphin. They have listed as endangered by the International Union for the Conservation of Nature. Their food is several species of fishes and invertebrates. Question number 9. What steps have been taken by the government of India to protect dolphins? This one is very important question. The Ganges river dolphins were included in the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972 to check their hunting and give them conservation facilities. Well, as we all know, all the species or the animals added in the Schedule 1 of the Wildlife Protection Act 1972, with regard to them, hunting is strictly prohibited or the trade. Now, point number 2. In 1991, the Vikramshila Ganges Dolphin Sanctuary was established in Bhagalpur of Bihar. The UP government prepared a conservation action plan for Ganges river dolphin from 2010 to 2020. The plan identified the main threats to these dolphins, including the creation of dams, bridges, irrigation canals, depletion of prey base due to pollution. So, how dams affect dolphins? Basically, dams disrupt the water flow and nutrient deposition, so affect dolphins. And how irrigation affect dolphins? Excessive irrigation led to discharge of chemicals from fertilizers and pesticides in water, so affect dolphins. On 5th of October 2009, Ganges river dolphin was declared the national aquatic animal. To commemorate this, October 5 is celebrated as National Ganga River Dolphin Day. In his Independence Day speech this year, Prime Minister Narendra Modi announced the government's plan to launch a Project Dolphin on the lines of Project Tiger. Project Tiger is considered to be a successful program helping the tigers to thrive and survive. The initiative got in-principle approval in December 2019 at the first meeting of the National Ganga Council held by the Prime Minister in Kanpur. Now, moving on to the last question, why is it important to save dolphins? There was a time when Gangetic dolphins were plenty in not only Ganga and Brahmaputra but also most of their tributaries. However, construction of dams, barrages, increasing pollution has led to decline in the population of aquatic animal in the rivers in general and dolphins in particular. Now, aquatic life, as we all know, is an indicator of health of river ecosystems. As the Gangetic dolphin is at the top of the food chain, protecting the species and its habitat will ensure conservation of aquatic lives of the river. That's all for the day. Thank you.